Hey now YouTube, Joey brings it back again. Callie, this is gonna be video 2 of 2. I just made one a little while ago. You guys might be seeing them out of order. It might be Tuesday, it might be Wednesday when you guys are watching this. But man, I'm so busy at work that I have to take advantage and pile up the videos when I can. This one's going to be a little bit different than the last one I did. Last one I did baseball, vintage 1964 Topps Giants autograph. This time going back to the NFL vintage football autographs. These are cards I'm just plugging away. I'm working hard. Like I said, autograph, submissions, PSA, DNA, just working on and on and on and on until I get done. My collection is going to be so precise when I'm done with this. You know, it's awesome. It's what I love. It's what I said I was going to do, and I'm on my way to doing it. I hope you guys are doing that with your collections as well. But like I like to say here in Cali, the weather's nice, but the cards are nicer, and that's what we all want to see. So here we go. All right, guys. Back to showing more NFL vintage football. First one up. These are all cards kind of the same way that I did last video. Cards that I've been showing over the last 4 years that are already slabbed by PSA DNA, but they're not graded. So I can't add, let's say this card in particular, 1964 Philadelphia Frank Gifford. You know, beautiful, man, this card is so gorgeous. Beautiful card, very nice signature, but it's only authentic. There isn't a numerical grade, so I can't add this. Let's say I want to add this to my Hall of Fame set. Can't do it. Let's say I want to add this to the, you know, Hall of Fame New York Football Giants set. Can't do it. I have to get them graded. But once I do, like I said, it's what I love. I can't wait to see these come back in the brand new red flip lighthouse holder from PSA. Only $10, the deal of a lifetime. It's gonna solidify my collection. It's gonna bring more value. And hey, that's what we all want at the end of the day. So this is gonna be the first card that I'm gonna send. These are called recertifications or I don't remember the exact word, crossover, but only with PSA DNA. This is going to be the first one. Look at that Hall of Famer, Frank Gifford. And not to be outdone, his teammate, New York Football Giants, the G-Man, Y.A. Tittle. Look at that pose. Look at that card. I don't know. Is it me? You know, maybe I'm going to have to defer to some of the guys on here. Let me see. Who are New York Football Giants? The one that comes to mind is Eastern Connecticut Sports Cards. This guy loves the Giants, man. Are these uniforms, are they just gorgeous or what? To me, they look vintage. The color just pops. I'm a New York Football Giant fan just by the uniforms and the helmet, man. It doesn't get more classic. It doesn't get more pretty than that. Look at Y.A. Tittle, man. This guy is crazy. Everybody in this whole set, in the Philadelphia set, and I'm not kidding, everybody took their photograph with the pose. There's no action shots. With the pose, without their helmet. Not number 14, Y.A. Tittle, Hall of Famer. He said, F it. The only guy that put on his helmet, he says nothing or no one is going to make me pull my helmet off. I am Y.A. Tittle. Check that out, man. Awesome. So these two guards, hopefully you're going to get good grades on the autographs. Very nice, especially that Y.A. Tittle, man. That is a gem mint 10 every day, every single day of the week, and twice on Sunday. Check that out. All right, what else am I going to be submitting? Like I said, the most beautiful cards. I just love these sets. Let's continue with the Philadelphia Hall of Famous, except this one's a 1965 Hall of Fame rookie Dick LeBeau. Check that out. Detroit Lions. And look at that smile, man. What a young picture of Dick LeBeau. But look at that autograph. Jeez Louise, man. That is a pretty signature. Jimington all day long. I love these Philadelphia cards. This one's in the red flip, but again, only authentic. And that's cool if you're only collecting. Well, I like 65 Philadelphia cards or whatever, but I'm not that way. I'm very, very specific on the way I like to collect. The set registry thing is so much fun. It helps me stay focused, and it's the way to go in my opinion. I am not changing. I've made up my mind, and that's what we're doing. So more cards here. Check this one out. Hall of Famer from the most awesome set of the 50s NFL. Look at this, 1957 Topps. Hall of Famer Art Donovan. Dude, this set is just amazing. I mean, if I had bank, believe me, I would be buying this whole set. I would be collecting the set. I would be collecting the autographs, the Hall of Famers, the Roy Horning. What other cards are on there? No, the Paul Horney, excuse me. The quarterback, Bart Starr, and of course, the legend, Johnny Unitas. These cards are so expensive, man. They're out of my price range, but you can still pick up a card here or there, even on a budget. Check this out. Beautiful. Who remembers Art Donovan in those Miller Lite commercials back in the 70s? This guy's classic. Hopefully that's going to grade well. That's an old school ballpoint autograph. Check this one out. I've shown this one before, but again, it's just an authentic, and I want this puppy autograph. Look at that. 1977 Topps. Patriots. Rookie Mike Haynes, Hall of Famer. And look at that bold blue autograph. For sure, it's going to grade a 9 or a 10. Hopefully a 10. I got my fingers crossed. I'm going to add it to my Hall of Fame autograph set. Man, I love the Patriots back in this time era. Steve Grogan at quarterback. Benny Cunningham. Was it Benny Cunningham? No, Cunningham was from the Steelers. Who was their tight end? Russ Francis was their tight end. That's the guy. And this guy, of course. This guy was the man on defense. This is the kind of player that if you have these kind of players on your team, they're not wide known to the public. But ask anyone inside the NFL, and these are the type of players that make Super Bowl champions, that make playoff teams, and make your team just awesome. Mike Haynes, rookie. Check this one out. Staying with defensive players. 1973 Topps, Hall of Famer, Jim Langer. Look at that autograph. This is his rookie. You just have to love cards when they're autographed with that blue Sharpie. It just pops. Man, part of those iconic Miami Dolphins defensive teams. These guys were just awesome. Miami Dolphins just ruled the roost back in the day, in the 70s. Don Shula, Greasy. This team was just amazing. Larry Zonka. So these 6 cards are going to PSA DNA. I got one more right here. I forgot this one right here. There cannot be an NFL video, for me anyways, without my favorite player of all time, running back out of Pitt for the Dallas Cowboys, TD Tony Dorsett. Every submission, believe me, is going to be having a Tony Dorsett autograph card. This one's PSA DNA. Let's see what card this is. 1997 Upper Deck Legends Tony Dorsett. I don't know these by heart, man. 1997, that's really recent for me. This is what I call a modern card. You know, I know some guys will think, wow, that's old. That's a modern card to me. But, like I've said before, Tony Dorsett is pretty much the only guy that I collect modern, you know, more than 1 or 2 cards. You know, I do focus on Tony Dorsett cards. This is an awesome, this is a beaut. Bright, bold blue Sharpie autograph. This card is sweet because it's an action shot. It's an action shot of when he was in the Super Bowl 12, when they beat the Denver Broncos 27-10. Tony D, rookie of the year out of Pitt, Heisman. He just came out gangbusters. Check that out, man. When Roger Staubach gave that ball to Tony D, man, it was showtime. I love this guy. He is my favorite running back of all time. They beat the Denver Broncos. Man, poor Denver Broncos went on to lose 2 more Super Bowls in a row. This one, Super Bowl 12, was with Craig Morton at quarterback, number 7. And then the other 2, the young blonde-headed kid, what was his name? John Elway, lost 2 in a row until he became a legend and won his last 2 Super Bowls. Now, no one remembers when John Elway was losing Super Bowls. Everybody remembers when he was winning them. You know, poor Broncos. They were on their way to becoming the Minnesota Vikings, 0-4 in Super Bowls. Buffalo Bills, 0-4 in Super Bowls. But they were able to escape the curse. But like I said, guys, these are the cards near and dear to me, the ones that we're going to be sending off to PSA to get in that new lighthouse holder with the autograph grade. Vintage all day long, vintage forever. Look at these 2 cards. New York Football Giants, the G-Men, as Chris Berman used to say. Man, even if these were to grade a 1, I wouldn't trade these for any card anywhere. Like I said, I am not a collector who's focused on investing. What I'm doing with this PSA stuff is concentrating. You know, I want to make my collection smaller, more precise, more manageable, spend less money, you know, on things maybe that I don't need. And this is a way to do it for me. Let's get some more music going here. Let's see. How about right there? This is the way to do it, guys. There's no way around it for me. 1960s cards, especially the Philadelphia sets. 64, 65, 66, and that crazy yellow border 67. Man, if I had money, I would buy up all the Hall of Famers from those sets. Just gorgeous. I just wish they could have continued. I mean, I know it's hard. Back in the day, Bowman went bankrupt. Philadelphia went bankrupt. So many cards have tried to make it. Nobody could compete against the giant Topps. The Topps Bubblegum Company. Just couldn't do it. But hopefully these cards are going to grade really, really well in my collection, in my set registries. Tony Dorsett all day long, winning Super Bowls. All the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, man. All the cowgirls. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I love bringing my autographs to you guys. I for sure will be showing the results when these cards come back. I already, like I mentioned in my last video, I have a box already going to be waiting in my mailbox. Have not opened it. I never peek at the grades. I open them up live. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Everybody have a good one. Joy brings it. Cali. See you guys.